Welcome back everyone to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. So, last episode did absolutely amazing, getting about 3 times the normal views that I usually get on a Better Than Adventure episode. And there's now a lot of you guys here that are new thanks to the recommendations. Also, that Steamboat Willie episode we started off the year with almost has 1,000 views, which is just insane. This year is turning out to be a great year for the channel, and with that being said, we should get right into the sign garden. First up, we have Crit Hall. Next up is Hey Andresito. That's a new name, so thank you so much for watching. Then we have Sota, Mateo Lion SK, Judd Samurai, Steve Dumb, Dazblade, Quadrilige, Snow Badnick Enjoyer, and finally, The Desolator. A huge thank you to these 10 people for watching until the end of last episode. You guys are absolutely amazing as always. So, today, I want to build a schoolhouse, as you could probably tell from the thumbnail and title. This schoolhouse is actually going to be heavily based off of Wells Knight's 15-minute build series schoolhouse. If you guys don't know, Wells Knight is a member of the Hermitcraft SMP, and I'm following a tutorial of his from 9 years ago in which he built a schoolhouse. I've only changed a few things, so his tutorial will be in the comments. Wells Knight is one of my childhood YouTubers. His 15-minute build series is one of the series that I actually got into building in Minecraft with, so it's very nostalgic for me to now actually be building one of the builds that he built in my own world like this. The first thing I want to do is get the foundation of the entire build down. Luckily, I laid out a bit of dirt to let me know like how much area this build is going to take up, and all I need to do is build the foundation like this. And then before it gets completely dark, we can then take this down. Cool, now that we have the dirt taken down, I should probably go ahead and sleep. As I head to sleep here, I guess I should answer some of the questions you guys left in the comments last episode. Feel free to leave more this episode, by the way. Anything you want me to answer, I'll try to answer in the next episode. The first comment is from Crit Hall, and he asked, what other games are you planning to play? This is a great question. On my main channel here, I'm probably just going to stick with Minecraft. However, I do have another channel in which I want to try out some other games, and I will occasionally play some other games on the main channel here. For instance, some Phasmophobia, maybe some Lethal Company, and other games like that. But I will be playing them with the people that I play Minecraft with, so it'll still kind of be tied to my Minecraft content. This Wells Knight build is a very old school style Minecraft build. It's not the best, and I actually am really happy with that because it sort of meets the style that this series goes for. I actually stumbled upon this build randomly, and then I recognized the name Wells Knight, and I was like, wait a minute. I watched this tutorial a long time ago. The last time I watched a tutorial like this, I didn't even have a proper Minecraft account. I was pirating Minecraft, so that's kind of funny. And not only that, it was before I even had a proper YouTube account. I was just using YouTube on my school's email. The bane of my existence just started in Minecraft. It's raining yet again. Funnily enough, it also started raining when Wells Knight was building this in his tutorial, so maybe it's just this is a cursed build and it starts raining whenever you start building it. When it starts raining like this, I just get grateful that I don't have the rain sound on, or right now I would be absolutely deaf. Honestly, rain in Minecraft is just like one of the banes of my existence. It never comes on when I want it to, and so it's like, what the hell, Minecraft? The fact that I'm currently following one of my childhood tutorials and building it in my own world like this is just amazing. If you told me this 9 years ago when this tutorial came out, that I would be building it now, 9 years later, I wouldn't believe you. If you're curious, I actually built this in my creative test world first so that I could mess around with the build palette, and that's how I came up with what I have and why it's different from the one in the tutorial. I just didn't want to get the materials needed to get bricks, so I decided why not go with red wood since most schoolhouses seem to be made of wood anyways. And you know what? It actually kind of worked. Ooh, and I just realized before it's too late, I need to catch myself in the act. I need to take these sides down. In his tutorial, he doesn't do this, but I thought it would look nicer if the outline was in stone bricks. So while I build this, I guess I should answer another question left by Sota in the comment section of my last video, and that was, what is your opinion on tools like artificial intelligence? I kind of have a hot take opinion on artificial intelligence, and that's that it's not that bad. I think it's being overly exaggerated. Well, while yes, there's definitely a lot of cases in content generation using artificial intelligence where it just straight up steals another person's work, and that is not okay. There's also generative AI stuff that pulls from the public domain. So that means that it's not all bad, and it's just up to the generative AI software you use. I often use artificial intelligence to name my videos. When I'm trying to name a special or like something that's off like the normal episodic series stuff I do, I usually ask artificial intelligence to help me name it. And this is a little bit of a secret, but I'm kind of open about it. Whenever I'm doing homework, I don't use artificial intelligence to give me my answers. That would be cheating. However, I do use artificial intelligence to help me organize my homework. For instance, in my AP US history class, we have to take notes, and artificial intelligence has really helped me organize my notes in a way that's actually usable when we get to a test. So yeah, artificial intelligence isn't all that bad. It can help take work off of a person. It can help speed up processes that would have otherwise taken much longer without the help of AI. And actually, fun fact, artificial intelligence has been used for a while in creative processes. Like, if you've ever written a novel, or hell, even read a novel that's been made in the last 20-ish years, it probably had artificial intelligence help write it. And what do I mean by that, you may ask? Well, for example, autocorrect is actually an artificial intelligence tool. It's a tool that we all take for granted and one that pretty much every single writer uses. The same with tools like Grammarly, which is definitely more artificial intelligence than normal autocorrect. But in general, these tools can't all be bad, and artificial intelligence can be used to help speed up workloads and make things a lot easier on the creative person. I do think there is a limit to the use of artificial intelligence, but for the most part, I think it's very beneficial, and I think its development and its future development is definitely interesting. For example, there was a recent development with a video creation artificial intelligence that kind of scares me, but I think will be very helpful for creative people who cannot afford to purchase stock footage, because this AI can generate its own videos, and it can pass off as stock footage without having to pay for stock footage. Alright, I ran out of stairs, so I decided I'm just gonna go sleep so that I can get rid of both of this rain and the nighttime. You know what's funny? Because I built this build in my creative test world using the tutorial before I built it here, I've actually not looked at the tutorial yet once in this video. I've built this all by memory, so clearly Wells Knight's tutorials are really good, and you guys, if you haven't yet, he's probably one of my favorite hermits just for his really chill vibes he gives off, and he also has a lot of great content on his channel from old tutorials that you could just watch. He has this entire playlist on 15-minute builds, which for someone like me who is always low on time in my world, 15-minute builds is a lifesaver. Another question I was given was, are you secretly planning a black and white area? From Judd. I really like that idea. I'm definitely not doing that now that I've built this colorful red house in the area that he said was all black and white, but I do really like that idea, and I think I should like put a little border here or something and just start building in black and white in those trees over there. You got like a 1920s cinema area of our build, you know? Come and check out the Better Than Adventure Nickelodeon. But yeah, that was definitely not my plan when I was building that area, but I do really like that idea, Judd, so all credit goes to you for that idea, but I'm definitely going to implement that sometime in the future. Right, so we are almost finished with the outside of the build. In Wells Knight's tutorial, he uses golden blocks for the bell, but I do not have enough gold for that, and the gold texture in this version does not look very appealing. So I'm actually just going to use some orange, and I'm gonna see how this looks. If one of you guys has a better block for me to use as the bell, please let me know. So now I'm gonna start moving into the interior. As I replace this floor, I guess I should answer another question that one of you guys left in the comments last episode. And this is a question from Steve Dumb. His question was, how many Better Than Adventure episodes will you make? Now that is a very good question. To be honest, I'm hoping to just make as many as I can. Hopefully I can follow a once a week schedule on Better Than Adventure. But if not, I just hope that I can upload for as long as I can with Better Than Adventure. As I build the inside roof of this, I should answer yet another question from one of you guys last episode. And this question is from Quadrilage. And he asked if I know of any ARGs. My answer to that is no, absolutely not. I really don't follow that stuff much, so not really. The one that you mentioned, I'll check it out. The only ARG that I can say I know about would be the Wilbur Soot Jack Suts That Life one, because I mean I was there when that happened, bro. That stuff was so long ago. When Wilbur did that ARG on Jack Sucks That Life's channel, I did not even know what an ARG was. But yeah, that's basically the only ARG that I can say that I know of. I don't really pay attention much to other ones. I know I've watched videos on other ones, but I can't name them, nor can I say what they were about. I just know that I liked the video and moved on. For this build, I'm actually going to be using glowstone for the first time in a while. So welcome back glowstone to my builds, and that's because we needed some sort of light in here, and glowstones are the easy sort of light to add to the top of this. I guess I should also try to make some student desks in here. I don't know why, but that just kind of reminds me of a teacher's desk sort of desk. And then I can put the teacher's chair right there. Same with the students for their chairs and desks. I think I'm just gonna have to kind of go like that because this is easy and simple and still sort of resembles a student desk. Mostly like one of those all-in-one desks, if you know what I'm talking about. If your school had one of these and you know, you know. Maybe it's just American schools that have these. I'm actually kind of curious now. Did your school have one of those all-in-one desks where the chair was connected to the desk? So with that, we have one last question to answer as I head over to the bed to sleep. And that is, what other franchises are you interested in? From Snail Badnick Enjoyer. This is also a great question. Games-wise, I really haven't played a lot of games. I'm trying to get into playing more now that I've bought a laptop that can play some games. Some of my favorites when I was younger were definitely like Call of Duty. I also played a lot of Saints Row 4. Grand Theft Auto, I played a lot of that, especially Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I played a lot of that. Honestly, trying to name a franchise, movie, or game in general in the top of my head is really hard, except for some of the most popular ones like Star Wars, there's Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones. I grew up on those movies, so I really like those. A more niche franchise, I mean, I probably know about some, but I just can't name them. So that's all I have on the top of my head for that question. Thank you for asking those questions. And if you have any more questions you would like me to answer in the next episode, please leave them in the comments down below. I think the schoolhouse actually turned out looking pretty good. I'm proud that I even did the inside of the schoolhouse, which is something that I did not do in my creative test world, so I'm really happy with how that turned out. I think I might want to add like a basketball course or a tennis course behind the schoolhouse, maybe a playground of some kind. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that or if you have any suggestions. If you made it this far into the video, comment school in the comments down below so that I know you watched until the end, and I will put you in the sign garden in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all so much for your support on the recent episodes, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.